Welcome to Relatively Small Elephants. Oh my god, this is crazy. My name is Allie, and that is all you get to find out about me today. This is my name, and the fact that I am doing a video blog called Relatively Small Elephants. Why, you ask? Is that the only thing I get to know about you today? It's because I am actually not going to be running this video blog alone. I will be doing it with my good friend Danny. Because we are doing this video blog together and because we are totally anonymous people who just sort of decided to do this, we realized that one of the first things we need to do to make this a viable enterprise is to introduce ourselves to you. And we thought that a clever way to do that would be, instead of Allie introducing Allie and Danny introducing Danny, Allie will introduce Danny, and the next time we post a video, Danny will be introducing Allie. So exciting! So, for those of you who may not know, that's Danny. That's what he looks like. Isn't he a handsome young gentleman? The most important thing you have to know about Danny is that he is my best friend. That is his entire sense of identity. Look at how cute we are. Aww. Aww. I've known him for 4 years. Danny and I met through an activity that many of you may be familiar with. Latin! And when I say Latin, I do not mean Latin dancing. I mean the study of the language of the Romans and their culture and their literature and their history and their mythology. And the thing about Danny and Latin is that he's really freaking good at it. Danny is to Latin as Michael Jordan is to basketball. Danny is to Latin as Mother Teresa is to being nice to people. Danny is to Latin as Julia Child is to cooking. Danny is to Latin as Ryan Reynolds is to being attractive. So, Danny's really good at Latin. Probably knows more, no, he definitely knows more about Latin grammar than I do at English grammar. Other things Danny's really good at include, he's good at, it's so hard to compliment him. He's good at writing, making people laugh. He's in an improv group, and they're not terrible. Actually, I've never seen them. Maybe they're terrible. He's good at acting, but he's not as good as I am. He's also good at having crippling existential crises that he has to call me about at 2:30 in the morning. Let's move on from what he's good at. He's not good at that much. Let's just list all the random facts I can about Danny in a very short period of time. He thinks he's really funny. He watches too much TV. On Netflix, not on an actual television. No one watches TV on television anymore. He really likes Jake Gyllenhaal's eyes. And also the rest of Jake Gyllenhaal. He and I have the same pizza order. Domino's, medium, sausage and pepperoni. Solidarity. Danny likes country music. When he plays Brawl, Nintendo Brawl, he's always Lucario, and he always drives everyone else insane. Every, couple of months or so, he and I will get into really intense discussions about Harry Potter. I think I've almost ended our friendship over one. Danny really likes Oreos. He eats them like cereal in a bowl. It's frankly pretty disturbing. Sometimes he annoys me because he acts like he's a philosopher, and he's not. And I wish he would never be in his life, ever. Love you. Danny likes rom-coms. Danny's highly competitive. So am I. That means that there are very few board games we can play together that don't almost end our friendship. This place where I currently am right now, the basement of my house, we call it Danny's room because he is here so often. Danny came over on Mother's Day, and on Christmas. I think he came over on Thanksgiving. He comes over a lot. Danny and I both went to Catholic grade schools, and it's one of the things that we first bonded over. Sometimes to freak out our friend Sam, we recite prayers in unison in creepy voices. The Land Before Time makes Danny really emotional. I get mad at him when he gets his haircut. I don't know if that's a me fact or a Danny fact. Danny has a problem with emotionally damaged, attractive men. Danny does not like trains. He really doesn't like it when people stand too close to a train, or don't push him near a train, or do, because it will really upset him. Danny has 2 dogs, Magic and Summer. Summer is way cuter. Magic is evil. Danny's a perfectionist. If you send him a 3-page paper and we're like, hey, could you just look over this, cursory things to see commas missing, he would send you back 5 pages of edits. Danny has about 50 million blue shirts. He has a blue shirt problem. He lives in St. Louis. Danny lives too far away from me. When he sends Snapchats, he likes to make this face. Danny really likes ice cream, and he gets the chocolate Oreo kind. Every 3 months, Danny changes what he wants to major in, and by every 3 months, I mean every 3 hours. He's been English, he's been drama, he's been classics. Danny likes to bother me. Danny has once eaten an entire bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch that he didn't want just to spite me. One time, Danny told me that I couldn't eat an entire bowl of pot stickers just so that I would eat the entire bowl of pot stickers and make myself sick. On a sincere note, Danny is my best friend in the entire world, and I don't think I'll ever have a friend like him again. I definitely never have before. He's really funny. He's really fun to talk to. We have the best conversations ever. That's honestly part of the reason why I think having this, whatever this is so important. It's because our conversations are so genuinely amazing that I think other people should be able to experience them. I think that sounded more narcissistic than cute, didn't it? Oh God, I have a lot to learn about this.